Good evening, friends. My name is Michael Southall, and I work as the United Kingdom Volunteer Coordinator for the Christian Children's Centre in Nansana, Uganda, abbreviated as CCCU. I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all of our friends and supporters a very happy New Year. Thank you to all those of you who have helped CCCU in practical ways during the year of 2017. Especially I'd like to thank the current director, Mr. Grace, the former CCCU director, David Chant and the Broys Brigade Network, whose help has been so important in enabling CCCU to get to where it is today. And I'd also like to thank my friends Bill and Rob, who joined me on the recent sponsored walk in December, from which we raised £93 for the Christmas Children's Party in Nansana. Having entered into the new year, many of us may reflect on the year which has gone before. For myself and local and international friends, 2017 was a year which brought sadness. My long-time and close friend Roy died towards the end of January 2017. Roy was a very faithful supporter of CCCU, helping me in many practical ways with local fundraising. On behalf of CCCU, I'd like to honour his memory and to thank him for being such a good friend to the people of Nansana. Whilst 2017 had its sadnesses, for me and perhaps also for you, we must move forwards into the new year of 2018 with a sense of hope, self-confidence and expectation. The year of 2018 will, I trust, be a time of better things. On Boxing Day, I had opportunity to visit the cinema to watch a musical called The Greatest Showman, which is about the life and achievements of the American showman Phineas Taylor Barnum. The film hits me right between the eyes, revivifying my awareness of what is true, beautiful and good in life. The film makes some very profound comments about the value of dreams, and I want to explore how this might be relevant for CCCU during 2018. Let me begin by quoting from one of the film's songs, written by Penn Pasek and Justin Paul, called A Million Dreams. P.T. Barnum, as a boy, dreams of changing the world through the power of imagination, and the adult Barnum fulfills this dream by creating a circus experience in which those people rejected by society can find a place of belonging, a place called home. This is what Barnum sings. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colours fill my head, a million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. These are beautiful, challenging words, What unites us as friends and supporters of CCCU with the vulnerable people from Nansana? It is this: each and every one of us has a dream, and these dreams are, I believe, God-given. Dreams are wonderful, magical things, if put to their correct use. What is your dream? Perhaps it is to become a writer, or to develop skills in accountancy, or to write music. Perhaps you've already begun to fulfill your dream. Whatever your dream is, you can put this to use for the greater good. Those writing or accountancy or musical skills can, in some way, be put to use and developed for CCCU. As we come together, making our diverse assortment of dreams work together, we can help the people who live in Nansana. As the song says, 1,000,000 dreams is all it's gonna take. 1,000,000 dreams for the world we're gonna make. And even more significantly, as we pursue our dreams, we can help vulnerable families in Nansana to fulfill their dreams. Many children from vulnerable families in Nansana dream of what they want to be when they become older, but they lack the opportunities and resources to make this become real. Children dream of becoming doctors or nurses or teachers or taxi drivers. To develop the skill sets required for these occupations, they need an education. But getting an education in Uganda costs money. This is where your part as supporters comes in. The money you and I raise together through fundraising activities can help to support vocational training programs. Some of you may also want to consider sponsoring a child through their primary, secondary, or even university education. Dreams are good, but in order to come alive, they require a practical strategy. We need, as it were, to get down to business. And so, this brings me on to the subject of practical fundraising strategies for the year of 2018. The fundraising activities I organise for CCCU are focused on the town and locality in which I live, Stratford-upon-Avon. For 2018, my methodology for fundraising can be summarised as maximum outputs via minimum inputs. This means a greater emphasis on efficiency. We will focus on those activities which are easy and relatively inexpensive to organise, but which guarantee a reliable and ongoing income for CCCU. At the heart of fundraising strategy for 2018 will be a 5-point plan, which I describe as follows. Firstly, I aim to set up a film club for people who live in the town and locality of Stratford-upon-Avon. The focus will be on exploring spirituality in film. We would meet once a month to watch a film, followed by gentle and relaxed discussion with refreshments. Every person attending would contribute whatever they could afford, perhaps between £1 to £5 per person. The film club could be provided via the premises of a local church, or perhaps even in liaison with the local Picture House cinema. This initiative will commence not later than April 2018. I'd like to call the film club Roy's Cinema Classics, in honour of the memory of my now deceased friend Roy, whom I mentioned earlier. Secondly, I plan to set up online sales of second-hand goods via eBay. We can sell second-hand books and clothes. In the initial instance, it's very likely that I'll sell a few items via my own eBay account. Depending on the volume of sales, we can then look at something more ambitious, such as setting up an online eBay shop for CCCU. I will encourage people from the local area to donate suitable items. Thirdly, I plan to recommence the online Pearl of Africa course. This course started in November 2015, but was never completed. My aim is to continue with the learning modules from April 2018. The purpose of the course is to give friends of CCCU a greater understanding of what CCCU does, providing in-depth information about each of the organisation's core projects. Learning materials are provided via a Facebook group. However, if you don't have Facebook access, you can still join, as I can distribute the notes to your own personal email address. Please let me know if you'd be interested in joining. You can write to me via my email address, which is chrysostom989@gmail.com, and I will spell that CHRYSOSTOM989@gmail.com. The fourth point of the plan refers to the possibility of setting up an electronic publishing initiative. It's something which I will discuss with other members of CCCU staff. A selection of materials from the Pearl of Africa course could be put together as a small electronic booklet about CCCU, which could then perhaps be sold via the Amazon website using the Kindle platform. The cost of such a publication could be kept as low as possible in order to maximise sales. Such a plan would require a lot of research, and so this year we'll focus on writing a business plan with a view towards implementation during 2019 or 2020. The final point of the plan will be to organise a fundraising event in Stratford-upon-Avon for the summer or autumn of 2018. Currently, I envisage providing a public lecture on aspects of Christian spirituality in the Little House books of the American writer Laura Ingalls Wilder. I believe it is appropriate to conclude this speech by referring to the theme of spirituality. Why do I mention this? It is because spirituality is the inner mechanism which drives each and every one of us forward during our daily lives. Whatever your worldview or personal spiritual belief, it is good to embark on the grand adventure of life, our own personal spiritual journey. I am reminded of the comments of my very dear friend Nansana, a Jewish Catholic lady from Zimbabwe, who sadly died several years ago. Nansana always reminded me of the need to pursue what she called the inner journey. So often we become entangled with the external aspects of our lives, to the extent that we ignore the need to rest, reflect, and develop our inward spiritual capacity. However, everything worthwhile in life flows out of the quality of our inner spiritual life. For those who are believers, listening to God is especially important. Perhaps we can take time this year to sit still, enjoy the silence and rest. Out of this space which we set aside, a realignment of our lives will take place. We will then understand the value, meaning and significance of our own lives more clearly. And from this, immense creativity will flow. Creativity which we can, hopefully, harness for CCCU. And finally, for those of you who follow a regular discipline of prayer, please continue to pray for the community of CCCU, its staff members, and all of its activities and beneficiaries. We greatly value and appreciate your prayers. We look forward to continuing to work with you all throughout 2018. Thank you.